Bienvenida mi gente to another episode of the Toma Todito Show. Thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode of the Toma Todito Show. And I just wanted to talk to you briefly as the news came down that Canelo Alvarez is a free agent. He has broken free from his contract with Golden Boy Promotions. He has broken free from this crazy contract that he found himself tangled with the DAZN. He is a free agent, meaning he's going to be promoting himself. And now, by putting himself in this position, he's able to fight Golden Boy Promotion fighters. He's still in talks with them. He's still in good terms with them, but he walked away from these crazy contracts that he had. He's still going to be able to work with the DAZN, but now he'll be open to working with PBC fighters, with top-ranked fighters, with Hearn fighters, you name it. He's going to be a free agent. He'll be at the helm of his decision-making, him and his team, and they'll be taking on all comers now. And right off the bat, as soon as these news came out and came down the pipeline, we started hearing that they're starting to work on a possible fight for this year. We're already in the latter part of this year, and they're still possibly going to make a fight for Canelo Alvarez to not go completely inactive in 2020, and they're looking at a latter part of December and a possible fight at 168 versus Caleb Plant. So that's the most recent news. Awesome news for Canelo Alvarez, as he will be a free agent. He will be in charge of his career now. He will be in charge of making his fights and finding the best fights and the best opponents. One of the biggest arguments from his side, from his point of view, was that Golden Boy and the DAZN were trying to get him to fight big money fights, big notorious type fights, right? And trying to get him to do these Conor McGregor fights or these spectacle type fights. Jorge Masvidal's name was thrown in there. The push of that third fight against Gennady Golovkin. So you have this influence that was happening on behalf of the promotion and on behalf of this media network, and they were holding them to this, and yet what we ended up seeing was inactivity on behalf of Canelo Alvarez because they could never come to terms. They were dictating the opponents that they wanted him to have when his goals are headed elsewhere. He's trying to become the man at 168, the undisputed champion at 168, and he's trying to become the undisputed champion at 160. Now he'll be able to do it, and he'll be able to accomplish it with him and his team at the helm of the decision making. So this fight with Caleb Plant would be amazing. Caleb Plant, of course, is one of the PBC fighters, so we'll see if this becomes a reality. But to see Canelo have this was a fight for him, to be able to come out victorious of this fight, this contractual fight in 2020, and still be able to step into the ring in 2020 and have an actual boxing fight will be an additional plus for his career, for his legacy, and of course for us, the fans. So awesome news. Canelo Alvarez, a free agent, and he was successful in his in this contractual dispute. So Canelo Alvarez, a free agent, as I sit here today and talk to you about it. So take care, guys. Thank you guys again for tuning in to another episode of the Toma Todito Show. And I'll have some more news, hopefully, for you here in the coming days, or some updates as to the Canelo status versus Caleb Plant, and or any other opponent that may present themselves, or that they may end up finalizing here in the coming days. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Talk to you all soon. Take care.